we need to find a balance, a new balance between the tourist and the resident. We need to safeguard the spaces of the resident, of course, and we need to discourage the arriving on day trippers in some particular days. So the access fee system and the reservation system is just a new tool to better manage the tourists in Venice.
That's the Venice Municipal Councilor for Tourism out in Italy. And that access fee he's talking about is this: a new €5 payment required to enter the city for the day. Yeah, if you want to see the canals, St. Mark's Square, or even this H&M, you're going to have to pony up the equivalent of $5 and 43 US cents. And if you don't, you could face fines that range from 50 to 300 euros. So for years, Venice has been grappling with the problem of overtourism. Hordes upon hordes of visitors who want to experience everything Venice proper has to offer, because it just doesn't feel the same inside of a Las Vegas casino. And while experts say Venice's recent overall number of visitors is still down from the city's pre-pandemic highs, last year a threshold was crossed, as noted by The Guardian, with the number of beds for tourists outnumbering the number of beds for year-round residents for the first time. Now, this €5 fee doesn't affect people sleeping overnight in those tourist beds. It's intended for day trippers. And the aim here is to shrink crowds in Venice on peak days, encourage people to stay a little while longer, and improve the quality of life for residents who are tired of, well, being overrun by people like me.
It's a trial, it's a first step into a new level of action from the city into tourism managing. And I think that the aim is to discourage the arriving of day trippers into these 29 days. And on the other hand, we can know in advance how many people will visit Venice in these particular days.
Yeah, this thing is only being tested out on a handful of days between late April and mid-July, usually on the weekends between 8:30 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. As such, around 200 stewards, along with these signs here, direct the touristi to pay for a QR code that authenticates city access, with the payment kiosk also available for people who have somehow traveled to Italy without a smartphone in 2024. Now, that's not to say that everyone is convinced this is a good idea. This Italian guy who lives in Venice has been protesting the fee, and he told the Associated Press in Italian, as is the fashion there, that you pay a ticket to take the metro, to go to a museum, an amusement park. You don't pay a ticket to enter a city, and that this is a symbolic step towards kicking residents out of Venice. One Venetian told the Wall Street Journal last year that tourism is out of control, and Venice has become Italy's answer to Disneyland. Though when you consider NerdWallet claims an average Disney vacation for a family of 4 can cost anywhere between $6,500 and $15,000 for a 7-night trip, $5 a pop for the afternoon doesn't sound too bad.